Good moment.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening to us. Maybe it's live, maybe it's later. And welcome to our daily contemplation. I'm Juna.
Sabine.
And we're from Synergy in Motion, and we are all about living true to you and your magic and living a life of wonder and awe, a life that is just resonates with you and rings true to you. And it's, what would it take to have you be you in the world, and one person at a time changes and sends these beautiful ripples out. The 53rd hexagram is about the cycles of development and maturation, and we've talked the last couple days about the fresh new start, but sometimes there's also a new start that's maybe doesn't feel so fresh, or you feel like you're forced into it, or it just all of a sudden it happens. I mean, you can look at the present times that we're in, and we're in these new times. So when newness comes to you, sometimes there's doubt and fear that accompanies you right at the get-go. And that can be a good thing. It can be kind of a little warning of, okay, wake up, smarten up, wake up. There's something new coming. And yet what we found is that if you linger in doubt and fear too long, and you might have experienced this as well, it is rather constrictive. And when you are in that constriction, and when you are in this new beginning, whatever it is, a new beginning of whatever cycle, and you keep doing what doesn't work over and over again, it's the immaturity of the cycle. So really, immaturity is where you keep doing the thing that doesn't work over and over again, and you never really get a chance to learn and to grow into that maturity. And so one of the things we were talking about is that adaptability is really the bridge from immaturity to maturity. And one of the things that we talk about a lot in this like day 3, line 3 in the hexagram is trial and error, and being able to play with these new beginnings and these new ideas and just try it out. Hey, does this work? Oh, didn't really work. Trial and error, I'll try this. And so when you go into that doubt and fear at the beginning, one of the ways to get out is to really ask yourself some questions. Instead of doubting yourself and feeling that fear is, okay, is this working? Is this working? And be really real with yourself. You'll know when it's not working. And okay, a question as simple as, well, what does work? If I want to be happy, how can I be happy in this particular situation? How can I be truly me in this situation? And by the process of asking those questions, you really break up doubt. It breaks it up, it shakes it up, and you start becoming in charge of your life and like eking out your life and maturing into the next bit that you need to mature into. It's like, oh, that doesn't work. What works? And in that process of trial and error, you become adaptable, and this adaptability is really what helps you through this evolution of becoming more of you and becoming more true to you as you move through a new cycle, whatever it is in your life. Maybe you lost a loved one. Maybe we're in these times of change right now, and we've lost a way of living. So we're losing something and something new is starting. And so it's trial and error and getting really practical. Ask yourself, what works? What doesn't work?
Mm-hmm. And I want to pick up something.
I'm just like going blah, blah, blah.
You were talking about the how, and the how is not so much the how you figure it out. The how is not necessarily what your mind can figure out. It is more a willingness to find what would make me happy here. So it's not like how 1, 2, 3. No, number one, do I actually choose to be happy here? And then what would it take? So it's not a manual that you can create yourself. Okay, I will do this and I will do that. Trial and error is really about getting messy and trying it out and tasting the menu, and then, oh yeah, that wasn't so good, and yeah, whoa, this really works. And then you play with that, and out of that comes evolution by trying it out, what works, what doesn't work. And it is that adventure of living. That is actually the adventure of living, that trial and error, and allowing yourself to experience the diversity of living. And with that experience, you naturally evolve. But again, when you just keep eating the same thing, even if it doesn't work, but you know it, it's not going to create anything different. And sometimes, okay, I always eat fried eggs. And okay, I have to change. Now I'm going to eat soft-boiled eggs. That's a horizontal change. That's not really something that different and might not create something different. What we're saying, hey, try the pineapple. Try just drinking for breakfast or whatever it is.
Drinking for breakfast? All right.
Having a cup of tea.
I think a lot of people would like that. Start the day. Hey, it's only 9 o'clock. It's whatever time zone you're in, have a drink. Right? That's it. Cheers.
Have a drink.
Yeah. No, good point. And it's really that trial and error. It tries something, and the fear and the doubt is what holds you back. And if you can really look at it, doubt and fear, initially they might be there to show you something, but once you got the message, it's like, okay, doubt and fear, I got it. I'm just going to keep going ahead even without you. Like, I'm just going to go yes and then keep moving on.
I just thought, when you have doubt and fear, you know that your mind is still there. So you can relax and say, thank you, mind. I've got it. And then follow what is true for you, what makes your heart laugh, what makes you smile in the mirror. Follow that instead of that doubt and fear, because doubt is this, how the Pac-Man, they eat possibilities. And as soon as you allow that doubt and fear to inspire you to actually ask a question, that Pac-Man turns into a creator of possibility, because every time you ask a question, you allow yourself to perceive the possibilities that are actually there. And sometimes you even create new possibilities. So it's a very different dynamic. And it's not that you can eliminate fear and doubt necessarily right away like this, but by you not following doubt and fear and starting to ask questions, that's when your life starts to shift into a different way and a magical way of living.
And that it's that adaptability. So you make a mistake, so you say something stupid, you fall down and get back up again, fall down, get back up again, drop the thing, pick it up again. It's okay, right? And that's the adaptability, and that's what really grows you, because what often happens is you go into that fear, and then you do something, it doesn't work, and you totally cut off from that possibility. You eliminate it, and then you have to do a fresh start somewhere else. And that's where you drag all this baggage along. So it's this exciting but challenging process of maturation, of moving through the cycles. And whatever the cycle is, there's no one standard of cycle. Like, we hear about the stages of grief and all of this. This is psychology, and it's all of that. It might be relevant, but there's also your cycle. There's the cycles in nature, and it's how you experience it. So what are the cycles intrinsic to you that make you live true to you? And if you keep like pooping out and dropping out, you'll never know the magic of you that actually stays with something through the entire cycle of something. So this is an invitation for you today to really go, okay, can I get back up again? And we say, yes, you can, because we've gotten back up again.
Many times.
Many times.
And don't get it back up and eat the same stuff again.
Yeah.
If something made you throw up, don't eat it again. It's not a good idea. Adapt and try something different. Go to a different restaurant.
Yeah.
So just take a moment right now and just perceive yourself. Come home to yourself. Allow your body to be present, which it always is. Allow yourself to be present with your body. Take this deep, yummy breath into your belly. And just perceive the changes that are unfolding within their own cycles, within their own wisdom. And experience And allow yourself to perceive your dance within that change. And yeah, you might feel like you just got smacked down, or you're flying high. Whatever it is, don't attach to it. Just keep flying, keep moving, adapting to that dance of life, ever unfolding, ever evolving, ever changing. Allow yourself to be flexible, curious, letting go of what has passed and diving into what is present in the sweet anticipation of what is yet to come. Allow yourself to play in the adventure of living. And within that, thank you for being you.
Yes, thank you for joining us today. And remember, with this, you are creating a whole new world today. What's it going to be? We are curious.
And we will see you tomorrow at Synergy in Motion.
And remember to give us some hearts, some likes, some thumbs up. Share with your friends, make some comments. We want to know how this is affecting you. You know, communication is a two-way thing, so we love hearing from you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later.
Bye.